I'm here with Martin Barras. Martin played the original Salty in Teachers. So, Martin, what advice would you give to anybody that would be playing the part of Salty? Because there's a lot of people that are actually playing this part in their school production, or they're doing it for the GCSEs or the A-level. Have you got any advice for them?
I think Salty is one of those lads that you see at school, and I just said when you choose, when a playwright chooses a name for a character, I thought, why has he called him Salty? I know that there was a thing like people have a bit of a salty sense of humour, which means that they're quite biting, they think there's something. I think basically Salty, he thinks he's the cock of the school, but he's not, because Oggy Moxon is the cock of the school. But Salty, I think he's the sort of guy, he's a real live wire who lives off his wits. He's not afraid to stand up to Miss Parry, the headmistress, and he's somebody who makes things happen. He's like the leader of the gang. He's a good bloke, he's a good guy. In the play, he's about 15 or 16, I think I'm right in saying. And I must admit, looking back, when I first played it and being directed by John Godber, it's one of the most enjoyable parts I've ever played. I just say, real live wire, don't have any inhibitions. When you're playing the part there, explore it, be adventurous with it, relax with it, and have a good time.
How would you show the difference between Salty and Mr. Nixon? You got any tips on that? Can you remember when you did the original production, how do you make the difference between the two characters? Do you change your voice? Is Salty bigger than Mr. Nixon when you play the part, in terms of how you move?
Well, I was in my 20s when I played the part of Salty, and of course you're playing Nixon as well, a teacher. So I think Salty was a bit higher voiced, a bit like this. You lot of knackers. He's a bit fast speaking, and I think Nixon was a bit more. I think the Times newspaper described my performance as Nixon on a rising curve of desperation. So what he's doing is funnily enough, and it does happen in plays sometimes, there's quite a bit of Salty in the character of Nixon. But what happens with Nixon is he likes to have a good time, he's got a good sense of humour, but at those opening few weeks at the school, at Whitewall School, he finds that it's not working out as he'd hoped. So though he likes to be, very chummy and hi, my name's Nixon, call me Jeff and all like that, I think he's finding that it's not all working out. So he's having to pull onto his second string and be rather authoritarian, though he doesn't want to be. Now please, quiet, everything. So the voice goes a little bit deeper, a bit more serious, a bit more mature, obviously. Whereas, Salty his level of concentration is about nil. He likes to fool around, prank time, all that kind of thing. So I just think very much adult Nixon, and think very much adolescent Salty.
Brilliant. Thank you, Martin.